Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sari and you are watching my knitting podcast videos. And first of all, I have to apologize that it's been such a long time since I filmed my previous video. But I had a sore throat for a couple of weeks. It was most probably due to allergies, but I was advised not to speak too much. I had the corona virus test taking, but it was negative. So either it was some spring flu or then it was because of allergies. I don't quite know, but I'm feeling better already. But I was really tired for a couple of weeks and I had a really sore throat and my voice was breaking. So like I said, I was advised not to speak too much, so I thought it probably isn't the best thing for me to start filming videos, because this is me talking non-stop for at least half an hour. And last week I tried filming one video, but there was something wrong with the sound quality of that video, so I couldn't really use it. So now I'm finally here again and ready to film. And I've been working from home mostly for the past, I think it's already 9 or 10 weeks. I've only been to the office for 2 times every week for like half a day to see the post and talk to my boss and so on, pick up things. And our son Theo, he has been also home from daycare for the same amount of time, so it's been quite hectic to work from home while trying to take care of a 4-year-old kid. But at the same time, I have been really embracing the time that we have been able to spend together, because I don't think it will ever happen again that we get to spend so much time together and go outside during the lunch hours. Thank God everything happened during the spring and not during the worst months of the winter. So we have been spending a lot of time outside and enjoying the nature. So that's the good thing about this whole weird situation that we are in. And last week Theo went back to the daycare. He's been, last week he was like half a day, and this week, today is Monday, so he was for the whole day for the first time. So I will still be working mostly from home, so it will probably be a bit more relaxing now that Theo is away at daycare, even though I will surely miss having him at home. But even though I have loved spending more time with him, it's still been quite hectic, like I said, and there hasn't been a quiet moment in our house, and I'm an introvert, so I need those quiet moments and I need my alone time, and I haven't been able to have that almost at all for the past few months. So it's a welcome change, but like I said, I'm sure I will miss many things of this time, and I know I'm very lucky and privileged that everything is still going fine for us, even though there are so many things happening in the world at the moment. But I think the yarn business and knitting business is one of the few businesses that have in some ways gained more from this coronavirus situation than lost, especially at Novita where I work. it's been very busy for us at the moment because so many people are staying at home and picking up their needles and buying yarn. So it's a good thing. I think it's a very good thing in that sense. And more mindfulness and more people knitting, so it can't be that bad. But anyway, I was thinking about filming today's episode and talking about what I've been making for the past few weeks since the last time I talked to you. And in my previous episode I mentioned that I was going to make a video about pattern prices and why it would be better for me to only knit socks, work on smaller designs rather than make sweater designs. And I will be filming that episode very soon. And also there was a few other things that I thought I would like to talk to you about. But there are also topics for a whole new videos. One of them is a question that I often get asked. So how do I decide which patterns I work on under my own name and publish myself on Ravelry, and which patterns I work on at Novitas? So that's something that I want to talk to you about. And the last thing is about how to manage and put together like a knitted capsule wardrobe, because that's something that I'm really interested in. How to pick knitting patterns that suit your wardrobe, how to pick patterns that you both love to knit and also love to wear. So that's something that I want to talk about because, like I said, that's something that I've been thinking about a lot, and it's something really close to my heart. But today I will be talking about what I have on my needles, what I have finished, and show you what I'm going to work on next. I can start with this cardigan that I have on my needles. This is something that I have started already, I think almost a year and a half ago, and I originally started it with just Camilla Vad Lambswool. This is the fingering weight. The colorway is called Messing, and I was working it only with this one in fisherman's rib, but I quite quickly realized that it will take me ages to knit a fisherman's rib cardigan with just using this. So I decided to add some silk mohair to it so I could use larger needles. And then I first casted it on, but I didn't like how it looked, so I ripped it back and started again. And this is something that I've been working on, like on and off, for quite a long time now. And now I decided to finally pick it up and finish it, because it's something that I really want to wear. I really need more cardigans in my wardrobe, and especially like really simple cardigans that go very well with almost like anything, and you can just throw over just like about anything. The thing is that this is super boring to knit, in my opinion. I think fisherman's rib is so boring, and it takes so long to work because you kind of have to work every row like almost twice. So when you finish one row, it's not one row, but it's less than one row. So it takes kind of like ages to finish. So this is all I have done so far. This is the bottom of the body, and it's going to have a very basic V-neck and just like 2-3 buttons. at the front. I'm still debating whether I want to have pockets. Probably not, but I haven't decided yet, but there will be like a patch on pockets if I make them. And it's going to have raglan shaping for the sleeves, and still thinking whether I want to have some kind of patterning, like some decreases and increases for the top of the body. Haven't decided yet. I kind of have this idea in my head how I want it to look like, but let's see when I get there. But so this is the combination that I'm using, and these are my favorite colors. Like this, like copper green. This is knitting for olives, silk mohair. The colorway is called copper green, so copper green and missing. So all these like really dark, muted greens. They're like my favorite colors. So I know that when I finally finish this cardigan, it's something that I will wear a lot, and that's something that keeps me going. The knowledge that I will love this, even though I really don't like working night. But I usually have something kind of mindless on my needles, and also something more intricate. So that's how I work. I need something that I don't have to think about, such as stockinette stitch or ribbing or something like that. So if I'm watching TV or just about anything, that I can just grab and work on for a while without having to think about what I'm doing. And then I need something more intricate and something more interesting to keep me entertained, kind of. But yeah, like I said, I know I will love to wear this, even though I don't really like to work on it. Yeah. I love this color so much that I started another project with the same silk mohair from Knitting for Olives, and this one is I'm using only the silk mohair, but I'm holding it double, so it's not quite as thin as it would be on its own. And I'm working on a summer sweater, so I wanted something really lightweight, something that our office is quite cold. We have the AC on like really hard, so it gets chilly, and if it's warm outside and then you come inside, you're definitely going to freeze there. So I wanted to have something that I can just like throw over a summer top or a dress that looks good at the office. So I started this like really super lightweight summer top. So it's a sweater, top down, and I have finished all the increases and taken the sleeves on hold, so they're on spare cables. And then I'm working on the body, so this is just like super simple stockinette stitch. It's almost like it's see-through, so you have to have like some kind of silk top or something like that under it. But it's definitely, this is my favorite color. It's so soft. So this is what I've been working on. It's super quick to knit. I'm using 5mm needles, and I casted this on, I think it was on Thursday night, and today is Monday, so I've already done so much in just a couple of nights. This is my summer office lightweight fluffy project. I've been working on quite a lot of summer projects. Usually I always remember that I have to do something for summer when it's already summer, and then I finish it at the end of like July, and I only get to wear it a few times before it's already too cold to wear it. So I'm really proud of myself, because this year I started summer knitting early enough that I have actually written patterns from there, and two of those are already being test knitted, so I'm releasing them in just a few weeks. So I'm really excited about that. And here's my pile of summer projects, and the first one is the Monica Geller t-shirt, and this is one of the patterns that is already being tested, and again green, my favorite color, and I've been using this quite a lot already, and I absolutely love it. The shape is just perfect, so I'm really thinking about making a second one. I'm not sure if I want to do another t-shirt. I might be making a long sleeve version of this same pattern, because the fit is like super good. It's perfect on me, and I really like it. But then again, I would like to have another knitted t-shirt for layering and for summer, so I might be making two Monica Gellers. Kind of want to have a black knitted t-shirt, something that I would love to have. I just said to a friend that if there wasn't anything like Instagram and so on, I would probably just knit things that are white, grey and black, because those are the colors that I tend to use the most for my wardrobe. But they don't look that good on Instagram, so that's why I have to pick different colors. But anyway, I really need black things in my wardrobe. I've been talking about this already a couple of times. I have the yarns for 3 black projects of 1 DK weight black yarn, one combination of fingering weight merino and silk mohair for one pattern, and also Novitas Nordic wool for a black cardigan. So I should just start making the black things. They don't look good on Instagram. Yeah, anyway. Another pattern that I made and that is already being test knitted, and the pattern is coming in a few weeks, is the Florence tank top. So it's this one, and this is knitted with Knitting for Olives pure silk, so it's held double, so it's kind of like DK weight yarn, and it's this like mock cable pattern, which is actually it's lace. It looks like cables, but it's just lace. So this is another pattern that is coming very soon, and I just got the pattern for the Venetian tank back from my tech editor, so it's now ready for test knitting as soon as I have time to make the call for test knitters. So this has a higher neckline with an I-cord edging at the top, and then there's on the back there's this like slit or peephole with just a single button at the top holding it together. So this is a very simple tank top, and I think this, because of the higher neckline, I think this is really good for the office, even during the colder season. So it's really good for layering, like under a cardigan or something like that. So it's a very versatile pattern in my opinion, and I used the same yarn for this as for the Florence Tank. So this is the Knitting for Olives pure silk held double. So this was the colorway Cardamom, and this is the colorway Copper. And I used the same combination also for my Roman holiday top. So that's why these are all named after Italy. So Florence, Venetian, and then the Roman holiday and really sad. We were planning to go to Italy this summer, and because how the world is at the moment, we're probably not going anywhere. I wish I can go to Berlin to see my sister, but let's see if we can make that happen. I really would like to go, but of course we have to see if it's safe to go. But I think I have to say bye-bye to Italy for this year, and keep my fingers crossed that we can go next year. And then there's one more. I haven't even started to write a pattern yet for this one. I don't know the name for this one. I haven't come up with a good name for it. This was something that just kind of like flew off my needles. This I love to yarn so much, and I'm sorry. This is Aara's cocoa base, so it's 50% silk, 50% merino yarn, a finished dyer. It's so super soft. I've loved working on it. It's one of my favorite yarns at the moment. So it started at the neckline and then worked downwards, and then lastly the sleeves are picked from the sides and worked in the round. So it's very simple pattern, and really absolutely love wearing it. So it's really nice to have on, and I should write the pattern for it. Let's see when I have time to do it. Like I said, it's been a bit hectic. And one more finished project, and then two more works in process that I have to show have here that I wanted to show you. So these are the Dolores socks. My husband came up with the name, so they're named after Dolores from the Westworld series. And these are the second socks from my summer sock knit along. So the summer sock knit along started with the poet socks, and I will be publishing a new pattern at the beginning of each summer month. So the Dolores socks are coming at the beginning of June, and then there's going to be florist socks that are coming at the beginning of July, and I will be using Aara's Mieli base, and this is the colorway Ilta for the florist socks. And then at the beginning of August there's going to be one more pattern that uses leftovers from all these three patterns from the summer sock knit along. So the poet socks, the florist socks, and the Dolores socks. And there's a Ravelry group for the knit along, and there are prices. So Aara Kässäkerho Pom Pom, whose yarn I used for the Dolores socks, and Woolmy ones, whose yarn I used for the poet socks, each have promised one skein of sock yarn for a winner. So I will be picking 3 winners. So if you have finished all these 4 socks until the end of August, so you have to have 1 pair of each pattern ready on the 31st of August, and then I will pick 3 winners. So that's something that I've been working on, and the Dolores socks are being tested at the moment, so the pattern will be ready very soon. I can't really believe that it's already the last week of May, so it's very soon. It's like really summer. This I don't know where this spring has gone. It's been so weird. But anyway, I have started another sock project. This is just something, this is not part of the summer sock knit along, but just like another sock pattern that I'm working on. And this is from the Finnish yarn shop, and they dye their own yarn called Nuria. And I kind of wanted to support what they do, so I reached out and asked if I can use their yarn for a pattern. And this is their Merino sock yarn, and the colorway is called Basalti. And I'm using a modified pattern from the Japanese Knitting Stitch Bible. So they're toe up and have like this, started to make a gusset here, and there's going to be like a gusset and a heel flap construction for these ones. So that's something that I'm working on, and I'll show you one more thing that I'm working on at the moment. So this is my nuppu pullover, and I have already finished the body and the neck. I haven't sewn the neck band yet, so it's going to be folded double, but still loose. And originally in the pattern, the sleeves are worked separately, starting from the cuff and then seamed to the top of the sleeves, but I'm lazy and I hate seaming, so I decided to pick up the stitches from the sleeve opening and work my way down towards the cuff. This pattern was published in Novita Spring magazine, and it's like a advanced beginner pattern, so that's why it had to be super simple. So nothing fancy, no fancy technique in this pattern. But I decided to do a 3 needle bind for my personal pullover, and also, like I said, I decided to pick up the stitches from the body instead of working them separately. But really like it, and then I have to still embroider the flowers on top of this. This is a free pattern. You can find it on Novita Knit's website. I will post the link below the video so you can take a look. And I'm using Novita's Natura yarn for this. This is a run weight 100% wool yarn. It's super soft. It's non-superwash, so you can use it for felting, and it's very smooth and soft. So it's a single ply yarn, you can see here. So that's what I've been making lately. I've also worked on a couple of secret projects that I can't share with you yet, but you'd already know that I will talk about everything as soon as I have the chance. So that's everything I have on my needles at the moment, and I'll show you a few upcoming designs. So usually I buy my own yarn because I kind of want to be independent and don't want to rely on anybody on like the deadlines or so. I kind of want to work at my own pace. And even though I know I would get a lot of the yarn that I use for free because I have so many followers on Instagram, plus I'm a designer, but usually I pay for almost all of my own yarn. I think everything I showed you here, except the Nuria yarn, this one I got because I wanted to use it for design. But everything else I have shown you today I have paid myself, so no freebies. Even the Novita yarn I have bought myself. Of course I get a discount, but anyway, everything I have here has been paid for by me. so no freebies. But these two are new projects that I'm going to be starting on very soon as I have the socks of my needles. And this is like one of the first times ever that I asked for yarn support. So these are from Dererum Natura, and I have no idea how to pronounce the names. You can read them. So this is the kind of like a chunkier weight yarn, and this is the colorway Quartz, and I'm going to use it for a pullover. I was planning to use it for a ballad pullover, so I'm going to use the same lace pattern that I came up with for the ballad socks. I really like it, it's so pretty. So I kind of want to use it for a chunky lace weight pullover, and I absolutely love this color. It's like pink, but at the same time it's gray and like very dusty, not too pink, so it's really beautiful. And another one is this one, and this is the colorway Pullover Blanc. See over there, there's the name. And this is actually a design that was a submission for, I have offered it actually for 2 magazines, and neither of them wanted the design, but I really like it, so I'm going to be working it on myself. So it's going to be a very simple pullover with kind of like loose sleeves, like baggy sleeves, volume sleeves, I guess that's the right word. And then it's going to have like this single bubble detail here at the front, so very minimalistic. And this, I'm going to be using this yarn from Natura for it. So that's something that I'm going to be making. And one more thing, I ordered a whole pack of broken beads shelter, another yarn that I have paid for myself, so not a freebie, but I bought Brooklyn Tweed shelter. This is the colorway Fossil, and I really want to make my own Ponte cardigan. That's the design that I made for Brooklyn Tweed's recent Wool People collection, and this is the colorway that I originally imagined it in, because my design was inspired by the functionalism like architecture in Finland, especially those houses built by Alvar Aalto, and I kind of like saw the cardigan in my own head in white, and they wanted to have it in the Hayloft colorway, which is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite Brooklyn Tweed colorways, but I kind of want to go back to my original idea, and for my personal Ponte cardigan I was thinking about using this yarn. So that's something that I will be casting on very soon. It's another classic design that I really want to have in my wardrobe. But that's everything. That's everything I have been working on lately, and like I said, there's a couple of secret things. I hope I can already tell you something of the secret things in my next episode. I don't think it's that secret anymore, but I kind of want to have more to show you before I break the news. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and like I said, I have more time for myself this week since Theo is back at kindergarten. So I really hope I will have more time to film the episodes that I wanted, and I'm trying to get back to the shorter weekly episodes that I started before my flu. And yeah, if you like my videos, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you will always get notified when a new video comes up. And yeah, that's everything I have for today, and see you, bye!